Christine.
And I'm Alex.
One of the most well-known stories told by Jesus is the parable of the Good Samaritan. You know how it goes. A person is attacked and left for dead at the side of the road, and a couple of religious people hurry on past, one after the other. But a Samaritan, a stranger from a different place altogether, shows compassion, bandaging wounds, finding a place of safety, and ensuring that help is provided. And Jesus asks the listeners, who is the neighbor in the story? And the listeners rightly reply, the one who treated the person with compassion. So Jesus says, go and do the same to his listeners, to us.
One of the questions we don't often ask is, what happened the next day? What if another person got attacked and injured on the road? What if there was another compassionate stranger helping them? What if there was a whole network of compassionate strangers helping people all up and down the road? Surely eventually they start to wonder why. Why do people keep getting hurt? Why is there so much injustice? Why do things keep going wrong?
And Martin Luther King Jr. addressed this in his famous sermon saying, on one hand, we are called to play the Good Samaritan on life's roadside, but that will only be an initial act. One day we must come to see that the whole Jericho road must be transformed so that people will not be constantly beaten and robbed as they make their journey on life's highway. His point wasn't to devalue the hard work of the Good Samaritan whose social action saved a life. Instead, he was pointing to a network of Good Samaritans who add social justice to social action, transforming the road and changing the highway.
What might it be like if churches joined together to transform the road, to transform lives? We believe that every church has experience, knowledge, and power. We also know that local stories speak powerfully to national policies. What if we could build a national network of local relationships that enabled churches to grow and share experience, knowledge, power, and relevance across the whole of Britain?
Our denominations are made up of churches that have amazing ministries of witness and evangelism, churches that welcome asylum seekers, churches that host food banks and community hubs, churches that eat together, churches that inspire and empower children and young people, churches who go to protests, churches who sign petitions, churches who have eco-church awards, churches who visit members who need support or company, churches who pray for peace and justice, churches who are huge and faithful, churches who are tiny and faithful. Each church has a message to share. How much stronger would that message be if each church spoke in our own unique voices, in our own local areas and constituencies, to the people who have political power to change the road, to enact justice?
If that one Good Samaritan had spoken to someone about the need for change, it might have made a tiny difference. But imagine the transformation that 3 or 33 or 303 Good Samaritans reshaping conversations might have inspired. And imagine if those many Good Samaritans were members of communities that shared their concerns and were made up of even more voices. Imagine the transformative power that 650 churches, one in every parliamentary constituency or every community, could inspire.
We have the power to make change happen when we collaborate and form relationships.
The Constituency Action Network, CAN, is about forming relationships that have the power to reshape the road, to take part in God's journey towards a new world of justice and peace. If you already have thriving relationships with your local politicians, CAN's an opportunity to inspire other churches and to strengthen the network's collaborative work by helping us to learn more about the relationship and the public issues that matter to your church. If you would like to grow a new or improved relationship with politicians, or to simply think differently about politics and to work for peace and justice, CAN is an opportunity to be resourced by the network as you make that next move.